breaking news along with Connor Cahoon.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much to Bandai Namco Entertainment for having us here today with everyone watching online. Now, some of you out there may be familiar with the Summer Showcase, now in its third year, but you may notice we're in a very different setting this year, a very swanky set.
Sorry about that. For some reason, Streamlabs was fucking up. It wouldn't show my screen. It was frozen on this prior screen.
Tokyo meets LA inspired city, where you can come along as we meet different game producers and reveal some brand new
Bandai Summer Showcase here. A couple other things I want to look at after this. I want to see the trailer for Blood Message, which is supposed to be this big, like, open world action RPG mixed with Uncharted, apparently. I'm going to check that out. And we'll also cover the absolute shit show that is Xbox right now with the 10,000 layoffs. They also closed down Perfect Dark and canceled the initiative, the studio making it. So we'll jump into this, react to it, and we'll jump into a couple other things. I'll be back later tonight with a Death Stranding 2 stream. Yeah, I don't know why. I was just live a little bit ago and my screen was frozen. Fucking Streamlabs. I'm gonna check out Meld now. Been hearing good things about that.
Sure they know we are here. Take this. We'll blast through to your main body. Come on, guys.
Got my monster. Monster could sponsor me.
I'm the person I've always wanted to be.
I'm not losing sight of you. We haven't been able to talk about love and romance yet.
From now on, this is our story. He's badly injured. I've got to defeat him. I also can't pretend I didn't see you crying in there. Shut up.
Checking the levels here. Alright, everything should be fine. Hopefully now it works. Sorry about that. I don't know why the fucking Streamlabs froze on me like that. I hear Academia. Yeah, I'm expecting a lot of anime games in this showcase.
We've known each other long enough, and you should know.
It sounds like Chris Sabat, the guy who does Vegeta.
Hello everyone. 配信をご覧の皆様こんにちは。僕のヒーローアカデミアオールズジャスティスのプロデューサー宮崎青葉です。本日ようやく皆様にゲームのお披露目ができて本当に嬉しいです。
I think My Hero Academia is actually a pretty big anime. I'm not a big anime guy, so I watch a couple shows here and there. Dragon Ball Z, of course. I had a buddy of mine who was like religiously into Bleach. I watched a little bit of that, but not my thing.
アニメを熱心にご覧になっている皆様にも新たな楽しみをお届けできるよう物語のクライマックスである最終決戦をゲームならではの演出でより深く没入できるように再現することにこだわりました。現在アニメファイナルシーズンの制作と並行してゲームの開発を進めております。アニメとは異なる表現、ゲームならではの視点から最終決戦を体験いただけます。アニメの素晴らしいビジュアルを最大限に生かした異例なグラフィックで迫力ある最終決戦をゲームで体験してください。本作にはアニメに登場する数多くのキャラクターを実装しています。最終決戦で活躍した人気キャラクターたちが参戦し、あの時見せた新技や新形態も使用可能になります。さらにヒロアカ家庭用ゲームでは初となる遊泳高校1年 A 組生徒が全員登場することも魅力の一つです。各キャラクターユニークの個性を忠実に再現したバトルをお楽しみください。バトルシステムはアニメファンもゲームファンもどなたでも爽快な個性アクションをお楽しみいただけるように設計されています。本作のバトルでは最大3人のチームを組むことができ、キャラクターチェンジを行いながらコンボをつないでいく3対3のコンビネーションバトルを楽しむことができます。また、ライジングというシステムによりキャラクターを大幅にパワーアップすることが可能です。バトルシステムに関する詳細は今後の情報にご期待ください。本日は最新作僕のヒーローアカデミアオールズジャスティスの魅力のほんの一部をご紹介いたしました。これまで僕のヒーローアカデミアのゲームをプレイしていただいた皆様はもちろん、アニメを熱心にご覧いただいておりますので、ぜひお楽しみください。PlayStation、Xbox、Steam にてぜひウィッシュリストの登録もよろしくお願いいたします。最後に原作者である 堀越康平先生から熱いメッセージをいただいておりますので、そちらで締めさせていただきたいと思います。皆様ありがとうございました。
There you go. If you're a My Hero Academia fan, this might be up your alley. Go wishlist it.
How was that for our first announcement, everyone?
It's so weird seeing Connor hosting a show.
Ultra! Sorry for the energy.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just so excited. Now, thank you to Miyazaki-san and the development team for bringing their passion to this project and to our Summer Showcase stage. And as Miyazaki-san mentioned, I have Mr. Kohei Horikoshi message right in front of me here. So let's read it, shall we? Hello, this is Kohei Horikoshi, the original creator of My Hero Academia. I'm so happy that they're making another game now that the original manga is complete. I can't believe this
is this live?
In earlier games, I used Ida and Kirishima. This time, you can use all of Class 1A. So I'm already excited to see who I'll master. Also, the expressions are amazing. Everything on the screen is even more plus ultra than before. Let's all play together when it's released. Thank you.
She's having such a hard time
for sharing
not
this
laughing.
special message with our fans. Now, for more news on My Hero Academia All's Justice, be sure to follow Bandai Namco on social media to catch more news in the future.
Up next, we have a dramatic adventure bound by blood. Code Vein 2 arrives in 2026. We recently announced the return of Revenants in Code Vein 2. Let's check in with game producer Izuka-san to learn more about the mysterious
background,
girl
like
Lou
all right here, it's
and
like a
her
downtown
role in this
Tokyo.
gilded time-traveling action RPG.
皆さんこんにちは。コードメイン2プロデューサーの飯塚
Like I
です。
said, a lot of
本作は
anime
2019年に
games,
発売された
anime
コード
looking
メインの
games.
シリーズ完全新作になります。コードベインは崩壊した近未来の世界で生きる吸血鬼たちが滅びの運命に
This is like an
ドラ
anime
マティックな
Dark
ストーリ
Souls.
ー展開と手に汗握るチャレンジングな探索アクションが魅力のシリーズです。前作以上に進化したゲーム体験をお楽しみいただけます。吸血攻撃、バディシステム、ブラッドコードなどおなじみのシステムも登場します。ぜひご期待ください。舞台は人間と吸血鬼が共存している未来の世界になります。そこでは様々な物質を異形に変えてしまう輪廻と呼ばれる変質現象と吸血鬼たちの自我を奪い化け物へと変えてしまう渇望の月の存在で世界は滅びの一途をたどっていました。主人公は化け物に対抗する力を持つ吸血鬼ハンターでしたが任務中に命を落としてしまいます。そんな主人公に自らの心臓を分けて蘇生させたのが吸血鬼の少女ルーです。
The art style is pretty cool. It's just not my
特
thing.
別な力を借りて100年前の世界へ旅立ち滅びゆく世界を救うための戦い
I
に
think
身
it's
を
co-op,
投じることになります。
I
ルー
believe.
の他にも過去と現代の世界では様々な吸血鬼たちとの出会いが待っています。時間を超えて展開するドラマティックなストーリーにぜひご期待ください。本作はプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、Steam にて
It's crazy how Steam is just like its own platform. Like it's not even just on, like they don't say Xbox, PlayStation 5, and PC. It's just Xbox, PS5, and Steam. Like Steam's its own dedicated platform now.
Now, I know
And it's just
thinking about the
fucking crushing
return
it.
of Code Vein is sure to get your blood pumping. But if you really want your heart to skip a beat, then brace yourself for the delightful rhythmic adventures of Patapon Replay 1+2.
Not gonna lie, Connor's actually doing a really good job as a presenter.
Beloved rhythm games Patapon 1 and 2 are back together in one bundle. Patapon 1+2 Replay.
Now, of course, I can't talk about this game alone, so Krista's here with me today to dive a little deeper into the game and break it all down for us. So, Krista, how you doing?
I'm so excited to be here. I'm excited to talk about these cute little guys. We're not going to spend too long making you wait, but we have loaded up a small army of rhythmic warriors for today's demo.
Okay, good. I'm excited for this. Let's get into it.
Silence my phone real quick just in case.
A big screen?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
So Patapon is a rhythm action adventure game where players use 4 mystical drums to command an army of cute and mysterious little eyeball creatures.
Okay.
I know Greg
Patapon.
Miller of
really cute right there.
I think Kind of Funny is this company. I forget what it's, yeah, Kind of Funny.
Exactly.
I know he's a huge fan of this game.
And as you are their new mighty one, and it's up to you to lead them on the journey to the legendary Earth End.
Oh,
You know, casual, normal stakes.
So I'm like their leader, they all respect me?
Yes, absolutely.
I can get behind this. But I was expecting something a bit more light-hearted for a rhythm game. This seems quite intense.
You don't have to feel too powerful quite yet, but playing Patapon's really, really simple.
Right.
Just hit 4 drums to the rhythm and your Patapons follow your lead. Every time you input it correctly, they sing back.
So it's a rhythm-based game. I never played. I've seen it around.
Pretty cool.
Just never played this
Don't worry
game.
about that because new to this game, under the help button, is the constant command display. It's a convenient reminder of what drum commands will be helpful for each level.
There you go.
Is this all the commands we can expect to see as well?
Yeah, these are the ones that are helpful for each level.
Okay.
And your basic attack goes pon, pon, patapon, as they... Oh, they're doing a little rile up here. Big jump.
They got some airtime there.
See, we're fighting the Patapon eating plant named Shukl.
Naturally, of course that exists.
Yes.
Oh no.
And it's got these 3 arms that grab your little Patapon.
No! Okay, but they're safe right now. They're fine. We can still save them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
They can break free.
Come on, Patapons, come on! Lock in!
I think we're good.
Okay, looks good so far.
Oh no, 2 of them are being swallowed.
Oh no.
Just a little bit.
They'll be fine, right?
Yeah, no, definitely.
No,
Don't worry about it.
It's fine, it's
Those little
fine.
hats that you collect in the corner
Okay.
can be buried, and then your Patapons can come back and help you out again.
Wonderful, wonderful. And the whole time I have to keep pressing things to the beat and be on point.
Yes, but you know, with this game, you don't have to be super precise.
Yeah, I guess this show is actually
As
live.
long as the Patapon respond, you'll continue to march on, just like them.
Okay, I've got that.
So all these companies recorded a bunch of them, but I guess they still do them live sometimes.
Boss levels in this, or are there other types of missions?
No, so there's also hunting mode, battling the Zigatons that you see along the way, and there's other mini games that kind of keep you motivated to the long journey.
Okay. And I see even though we've lost a few Patapons, they're not stopping their attack.
No, there's a big plume of smoke right there. That was a...
Yeah, they
like some sleep gas, yeah.
Okay, they're back up now.
We're riling them up right now.
And that's one of the commands?
Yes, and
Okay.
you can see with the successful attacks, he's losing some arms.
Oh, yeah, he's lost one.
So I think the Patapons are doing a good job despite being a little eepy.
Okay, one arm just came back, but I think we're making some progress here.
No, definitely.
It's a long presentation
Shukel's
for this
getting
game.
pushed back as we speak.
Okay, nice.
Not even a little nap is enough to stop the Patapon. They're very determined.
Now, I am, as you would say, washed. I'm not very good at games.
Mm-hmm.
How, if I mess up, is there any punishment, or is it...
They'll look at you, they'll judge for a little bit, and then they just keep on going.
Oh,
So
okay,
you just
that's-
gotta lock in.
I need to lock in. But I see that the Patapons have pushed them back a little bit here. We're making some progress. Okay, maybe, all right. Okay, I spoke too soon. Oh, no.
We've got some big stomps going on. That's okay.
Okay.
We're still in it.
Okay,
We haven't lost
nice,
anybody.
Nice. Oh, no.
They're
my
really
Patapons
tough.
are falling asleep. How do I round them up? Okay, square, circle, X, triangle. Okay, easily.
Yes.
That would be simple. Okay.
Big jump.
So you can dodge?
So yes,
What?
they can do a big jump up into the air like that and avoid the gas if possible.
Oh my God, okay. I don't think I would be as talented with the Patapons as this. Okay, but it looks like maybe we did it.
I think they just did it.
Yes! Okay, we
Your
didn't lose
Patapons
too
are
many.
safe.
Okay,
Dude,
good,
people are
okay,
just
we
going
survived
crazy on
another
Xbox
day.
on Twitter right now.
Oh my gosh, thank God I wasn't.
I got a lot to say on that subject.
But thank you, Krista, for leading us through that demo.
Of
We'll get to it
course.
after
Thanks
this.
so much.
And if you would like to learn more about the game, we recently shared a full system trailer, which we will link in the chat.
Oh, wonderful. And don't forget, viewers at home, that Patapon 1+2 replay will be released on July 11th. And it'll be playable on PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and PC. So that's only 1 week to go. So,
Yeah,
thank you
wow.
once again, Krista, for taking us through the first step in our journey to Earth-End.
Coming up next, we'll travel to a mythical land in Towa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
Welcome. A new IP developed by Brownies, Towa and the Guardian of the Sacred Tree is a new roguelike where bonds, blades, and bravery decide the fate of all. You can explore this far-off mystic realm where the game launches September 19th. Today, we'll hear from game producer Nagaoka-san as he takes us deeper into the game mechanics and some brand new gameplay. And keeping an eye out in chat for a special custom PC giveaway starting right now.
配信をご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。ト
Looks
ワ
like
と
a
真
woman.
珠の祈り子たちのプロデューサーの長岡大輔です。本日は未公開の映像やプレイ映像とともにゲームの魅力をしっかりお伝えできたらなと思っております
I
の
like that
で、
jacket. That's a pretty cool
ぜ
jacket,
ひ最後ま
actually.
でご覧いただけると嬉しいです。 本作はオリエンタルな世界観の中で刀と杖を駆使したハイスピードなアクションが楽しめるローグライトゲームです。ダンジョンでは個性豊かな
Again, I'm expecting a lot of these games aren't my cup of tea, but if you're into these things, I'll be excited.
奥へ進んでいきます。部屋をクリアするとランダムに発生する音調と呼ばれる報酬でキャラクターの能力を強化することができるので、どんどん自分を強化していきながら部屋を進み、ボスが待つダンジョンの奥を目指しましょう。物語の舞台となるのは真珠神という神様が祀られているとある里で、そこに住む神の子トワと世界の平和を脅かすマガツと呼ばれる邪悪な神の対立を描いた物語が展開されていきます。ゲームの拠点となる里では主人公トワを操作して8人の仲間たちの能力の強化や刀作りなどを行ってダンジョンをより攻略しやすくすることができます。個性豊かな里の住人たちとトワが繰り広げるサイドストーリーにもぜひご注目ください。本日はダンジョン内でのプレイヤブルキャラクターとなる祈り子たちに関する初公開の映像をご用意いたしました。こちらをご覧ください。
Japanese love anthropomorphic like animals in their anime and games. That's a weird looking fish.
No matter what, we plunge onward. I shall end you.
Again, a lot of these games have some really cool art style. It's just not my thing.
Yes, this shall serve me well. Yeah!
Special move, Chaos Annihilation Blade.
I wonder if they have anything on Elden Ring since they are the publisher.
With our hands joined, we will not lose.
Damn, that's the PC. That's what it looks like.
今回は8人の祈り子の中から烈火と錦の2人を紹介します。烈火は侍のような見た目の通り、里にある道場の師範を務めるほどの剣の達人です。一方でトワのことが大好きなキャラクターで、トワの言うことは全肯定しちゃうけなげさが見ていてとても微笑ましいキャラクターで、個人的にも大好きなキャラクターの一人です。アクションの面では連続攻撃と範囲攻撃の2種類を持っていて、非常にバランスの取れた使いやすいキャラクターで、最初に触るキャラクターとしてもかなりおすすめで、実際チュートリアルのキャラクターは烈火ちゃんになっています。錦はかなりインパクトのある見た目をしていますが、実はとても信心深く硬派なキャラクターです。モニヤ神という神を信仰しており、善行を積めばいつかモニヤ神に出会えるという教えを信じてつつ裏々旅を続けており、マガツ討伐も人助けの一環として参加しています。アクションでは個人的には烈火と並んで使いやすいキャラクターかなと思います。
Reminds me of
攻撃だったり、
that game, Hades.
縦横無尽に気持ちよくダンジョンを攻略することができると思います。
I think Hades 2 is actually a
泳
Switch
げないっていう設
exclusive.
定もとってもチャーミングで、チームメンバーに一番受けが良かったのもこの錦くんでした。トワと真珠の祈り子たちの情報は公式 X 等で毎週公開していく予定です。ゲームの内容やシステムはもちろん、個性豊かなキャラクターたちに焦点を当てたコンテンツにもぜひご期待ください。ありがとうございました。それではスタジオにお戻しします。
Death Note. This is like a Death Note Among Us game in that style. Yeah, it feels like I'm watching. It feels like Death Note / Among Us.
Pac-Man is one of the most recognizable characters in all of gaming. But a dark alternate take on the iconic
Feels
Hungry
like this
Hero
show's
as
really
a
targeted
2D
towards the
action
Japanese
platformer
audience.
is coming when Shadow Labyrinth launches July 18th. And Noah is here to talk more about it.
How's it going, Sydney?
It's going fantastic.
Good. You actually helped us to announce Shadow Labyrinth at the Game Awards last December.
I did. It was a great honor, and I am glad to be the harbinger of Dark Pac-Man and revealing some new gameplay today.
That's right. In Shadow Labyrinth, players will take on the role of Swordsman number 8, accompanied by a familiar-looking yellow orb known as Puck, and explore mysterious and hostile planets.
Puck, as in Puck-Man, the arcade game's original name?
That's right. You really know your Pac lore.
There's lore?
Okay, what if I told you that the Amazon Prime Video secret level Pac-Man episode is a prequel to the events of Shadow Labyrinth?
Yeah, a little Pac-Man lore. They want the name of Puck-Man, but they're afraid the play on words with the word Puck. You place that with F, you get Fuck-Man.
Well,
so they went with Pac-Man
instead.
instead.
So here for it. I also really like how the Pac-Man maze inspired the game's massive map.
That's right. It's very Pac-Man, and you
Well,
can eat
Pac-Man
your
lore
enemies.
for you.
Pac-Man and I have that in common. I'm kidding. But isn't that the most important thing about Pac-Man? So are there other Pac-Man things twisted to the dark side?
Yes, and Seigo Aizawa, Shadow Labyrinth's producer, has prepared a message just about that.
This game actually looks pretty cool.
皆さんこんにちは。7月18日
That's a
発売予定
fucking
のシャドウラビリン
dope
ス
ass
のプロデュー
jacket.
サーの
That's
相沢
awesome.
です。今年はパックマン45周年でメイクインパ
45
クト
years.
が
Holy
テーマになり
shit.
ます。今回はゲーム内で対峙することとなる G ホストと呼ばれる存在の最終形態と
G-host
一部ゲームプレイをお見せしたいと思います。パックマンでおなじみの敵キャラゴーストたちを再解釈したシャドウラビリンス版 G ホストをお楽しみください。勘のいい方であれば何かにお気づきになるかもしれませんね。それではスタジオにお戻しします。どうぞ。
What an awesome jacket.
Thank you, Aizawa-san, and a happy 45th anniversary to Pac-Man.
That's right, 45 amazing years. And we knew that this being the year of impact, it was the right time to bring players a Pac-Man experience like never before.
Perfect. Well, I'm excited to see it because Aizawa-san mentioned some exclusive gameplay.
That's right. Let's jump into it.
Perfect. Well, off the bat,
This is just a
where in the game are we?
weird
Okay,
setup
so,
here. Just
spoilers.
have
We are
the
deep
game
into
full
the game.
screen.
You're seeing a whole bunch of things that a player would have already heard.
Nobody wants to
and
see
we're
this
going
type of
see a
setup
boss
if you're going to show
battle that
gameplay.
is really far in. So that being said, let's jump in. Before
Just
we
put
go,
the screen
we need
here.
to equip some perks.
Okay, so
Full screen
perks,
and then just
tell
have
me
them talk
what I'm
over
looking
it.
at here.
So I mentioned they're equipable. It's basically you get to customize your loadout. These will enhance your abilities. They're acquired through crafting in the game. And we gave ourselves a little bit more health, as you can see, and the ability to dash much larger, which will help in the battle.
Perfect. So it sounds like you can customize your loadout.
Exactly, yeah. To suit your playstyle, depending on if you
The
want
game
to
actually looks really cool. I might actually try this
And then
out.
these towers with classic Pac-Man ghost colors?
That's right. So that location will look familiar to people who saw the Amazon Prime secret level Pac-Man episode.
Never watched it.
Very familiar there. And each of those colors, of course, corresponds to the 4 ghosts. But in this game, they're known as the G-hosts.
The G-hosts. And there's a G-host dropping in right now.
That's right. Parasitic organisms that you encounter multiple times throughout the course of the game. But this is the
It actually looks really cool.
final form of the G-host based on Blinky. Right on cue. Red Brogza Terius Gilba.
Oh my gosh, that's a
It's a
mouthful.
mouthful.
It is. Brogza is basically an in-universe term for a core, and Terius, final, Gilba, hand, so there you go. And this guy is really powerful right off the bat. Focusing on the combat here, dodging and slashing, you have to be super precise to even survive here.
Yeah, there's the dodge. I'm seeing red
Reminds me
and
of
blue.
Metroid a little bit, this game.
That's right. So his face will flash red and blue. If it flashes red, it means you can parry his attack. And blue means you need to get the heck out of the way, which we just did using the grappling.
Perfect.
Red
Well,
usually
okay,
means get the
let's
hell out of the
talk
way,
a
and
little
blue
bit
usually means like, or
about-
yellow
I'm
means you
seeing
can dodge or
bottom
parry
left-hand
it.
corner.
That's
There's
gonna throw a lot
red
of people off.
flashing, There's a blue.
That's right. So on the left, we've got our parry equipped because you can choose whether or not to. Oh wait, hold on that point. This
Whoa.
is Gaia. So this is basically the power pellet of this game. It makes you super OP. You can really wreck house with enemies, but it's time limited. That meter on the top left that just expired was our Gaia.
Okay, and we'll go back to talking about that bottom left-hand corner, but I want to stay on Gaia for a second. So how do we increase that meter?
So throughout the course of the game, you can kill enemies, but you can also stun them and then eat them. And then that helps to not only gain you resources to use in crafting to acquire things from the shop, but also to fill up that Gaia meter so you can get back into super OP mode.
Okay.
I'm really interested in this game.
So now going back to the bottom left, it sounds like one of those is defensive and one of those is offensive. Is that always the case?
The guy is like
right.
a cool little
so
next to you can use for limited time.
So it can be the case depending on what you equip.
Oh, okay.
And but right now, the left trigger is parry, and the right trigger is, or the right triangle is Puck Spark, which is basically a stun move.
Oh, Juice
and you
Ball,
would
thank
have
you.
Seen that,
What's up, buddy?
When we execute that, the boss will turn white.
I used to
Not
hearing
like
that.
Perfect timing.
To
Threw me
allow
off.
us to sort of get in some extra hits there as we try to dodge this huge attack with our active grappling hook.
And then I see that red bar just shot up. What is that?
That's right. So, so the red bar in the top left is your ESP meter. And so this will be consumed in larger, smaller chunks based on a variety of different moves. So there's using Puck Spark, there's even dashing,
you're fucking
using your grappling hook. So everything consumes that. So you need to be really careful with what your moves are and be strategic, because otherwise, if you run out of ESP, then you won't be able to do anything and you'll be dead in the water.
You can't even dodge?
You can't dodge efficiently.
Okay, okay. So all about managing that bar.
Yeah.
And
speaking of managing bars, we got his stun meter all the way to the top there just a moment ago. So red was totally out of commission for a couple of seconds there, letting us get some really great downward slashes.
Perfect. And then we're stunned again, that white.
That's right,
Red's
yeah.
white.
So that was Puck Spark, one of the ESP skills that we have equipped to the triangle button. And there's a bunch of different ones that are different types of attacks that you want to use in different areas of the game. But Puck Spark was really the best friend for us to equip in this battle.
And we haven't talked about top right, 521.
Right.
What the heck is going on
So
over there?
so that's aura. It's yellow. It looks like a pack dot. That's done on purpose. These are collected throughout the game. It's one of the game's saying game a lot.
They use to
in-game
upgrade your
currency.
character.
And you use that
currency.
to upgrade your sword strength,
Yep.
health, and a couple of other things as well.
Okay, so
And we got him.
we
This
got
game's speaking
him.
my language, ain't gonna lie.
We got him.
We can say we.
We got him.
It's a collective we, right?
But this is only one of 4 of the G hosts that you will encounter throughout the game, but also these big final battles at the end.
And real fast, G-host, does that stand for something?
The G does stand for something, but I don't think I should reveal that just yet.
Just at a time. Just at a time. Well, thank you so much for that reveal and deep dive. When does Shadow
That game looks
Labyrinth
actually really
come out
cool.
again?
I'm actually
Shadow Labyrinth comes out later this month on July 18th, coming to PC and consoles. There is a really cool collector's edition available from the Bandai Namco store. It includes a game map that has UV-activated secrets, pins, like my little puck right here, an art journal, and much more.
Perfect. You can match.
I never heard of this game
Leave it
until
all
now.
down.
I'm actually really
For
excited. I'm
more,
gonna try
check
this out.
The Shadow Labyrinth channel in the official Pac-Man Discord
get it
server
on Steam.
and follow Shadow Labyrinth Game on Instagram.
Thanks.
It's time to navigate through a brand new world of delusions in Little Nightmares 3.
Are you ready to face your childhood fears?
I think
Perfect, because we recently
Little
revealed
Nightmares
that
3?
the highly anticipated atmospheric adventure
I thought
game
2 was just
Little
coming out,
Nightmares
like,
3 is launching
soon.
on October 10th. And
Damn.
a playable demo will be coming
2's
to
already
San
out?
Diego Comic-Con. Now let's take a look at the latest stage revealed in last week's brand showcase.
Hi, I'm Coralie Feniello, producer on Little Nightmares 3. The game will release on October 10th, 2025, and I can't wait to see our fans and players dive into this exciting yet disturbing new nightmare.
sounds French.
In Little Nightmares 3, you'll follow the journey of Flo and Alone. Our 2 friends are traveling through several locations, trying to find a way out of the nowhere. Now, let's have a sneak peek at one of these places with this trailer.
Never played this game either, but the art style and just like the creatures and stuff looks really cool and creepy. Supermassive? They make it? Those are the guys behind, what the hell's that game called? For PlayStation. Just made a movie about it. I forget. Until Dawn. That's it. That looks like this time it's a co-op game. Maybe the second one is too, I don't know. I thought the second game was just like coming out soon. There we go, Little Nightmares 3. PS5, PS4, you got Switch 2, Switch, and Xbox. October 10th. It's a perfect time for it to come out, right around Halloween.
Are you ready, chat? Because it's time to party in everybody's golf hotshots. Thank you, Krista. We've got Krista back on stage for another round to tee off some more info about the game. Welcome, Krista.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be back. And before we start, are you a golf fan, Connor?
I've played. Mini golf.
I think I've seen you play mini golf before.
I'm so sorry.
Not good.
I'm not very good at all.
But fortunately, today's game is truly for everyone. Everybody's Golf Hotshots is a return to form for the long-running series. You can see we have a number of different modes that's gonna pop up on this screen over here.
I love the splash shot. It looks phenomenal. Oh.
We got single player here, but there's so many different things. There's campaign, online tournaments, some new party modes with wacky golf I want to shout out.
Okay.
We're gonna pop through some solo mode. There's lots of places to golf around the world.
I see that. And I also see there is a ton of different characters we can play. Quite a lot.
Yeah, so many. Actually, probably the most in any installment of this game.
Okay, wonderful.
But we're gonna go with our very favorite Pac-Man.
Of course, Pac-Man's in the game. I didn't know Pac-Man played golf.
You can play Pac-Man as an early unlock, and yes, he's gonna crush it at golf, actually.
Okay, he's experienced?
I'd say so. I think when you're ball-shaped,
right.
You're good at...
You live the life of the ball.
Live the life of the ball. He's got his face on the ball.
Oh, wow, he threw some grass to check the wind.
That's
a high-level strat. All right.
But the best thing about everybody's golf is that it might seem like a fancy sport, but the controls are really straightforward. You see that beautiful follow-through, and the caddy is just booking it right now.
It's going so fast. There's no rush. It's golf. It's fine. Okay, so we've got Pac-Man lining up another shot here as well.
You just pick your power, and then you swing.
Damn, Pac-Man's fucking hammering it.
And we're already this close to the hole.
Okay, I think Pac-Man's had a little bit of practice. I think he's quite good at this.
I do believe he's under par right now, too.
Okay, so I was unfamiliar with this game, and now I'm seeing it for myself. But going for kind of interesting. Not a putter? Okay. I'm sorry for doubting you, Pac-Man.
It didn't matter.
Damn, what was that, 3 strokes he got it in?
Who am I to judge?
He's just here to show off now, really.
Yeah. Does he showboat? Yes, he does. Lovely.
Beautiful.
Okay, nice.
Little golf claps.
Okay, so there's, some other stages too. And this one looks a bit familiar to me.
Yeah, it looks like the rain's an obstacle here.
It does look like the UK. It's just raining, Gothic architecture. I mean, I'm home already.
Yeah, so there's different weather conditions for you to overcome. Okay. And this is another feature that players can customize.
I have no interest at all playing this game, but this presentation is great.
Wind conditions, as you saw earlier.
Can't imagine that playing in the night and the rain is the best conditions for golf. Does it add any extra challenges?
Yeah, absolutely. You can kind of customize it to
Dude, that caddy
runs
so
and it
quick.
seems like Pac-Man likes the rain today.
he's living his best life. He needs to get his set in. Okay.
Oh, and to adjust for the trees and any obstacles in the way.
I mean, the guy's been working for 45 years. He can retire and play golf now.
And it looks like lined up just the perfect shot.
Nice shot. Beautiful, Pac-Man. And there, oh my gosh, it's cinema. That's an amazing shot.
It's just a little short, though.
Holy shit.
Okay, so, I mean, it seems like pretty easy for a man of Pac-Man's caliber.
Yeah, except I think we are over par.
No,
I'm so
really?
sorry, Pac-Man. During the showcase, it's okay, we're gonna make it up.
Okay, the next one's gonna be better?
Yes, I do believe
okay.
Pac-Man has a little surprise for you, just for you, Connor.
Just for me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's have a look. All right, let's see what he's got.
And it is
That's a nice shot. That looks great.
a beautiful arc into a tornado.
What? Wait, is that a hole-in-one?
It's a hole-in-one. Holy shit.
It's absolute cinema, Pac-Man.
Pac-Man knew something that we didn't.
Damn, Pac-Man.
Why is there a tornado on the course?
There's tons of accessibility features, or if you want to make your game harder or easier with larger cups or tornadoes, makes that course just a little bit more challenging.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe I could even get a hole-in-one.
Yeah, I think you could.
Well, thank you so much, Christopher, for taking us through everybody's golf hot shots. This game is coming out September.
I have no interest in the game, but that was an awesome presentation.
And Steam. So it's time to become golfers, gamers.
Rise, unite, and triumph. Up next is the grid-based tactical combat RPG, Super Robot Wars Y.
All right, get ready, pilots. The ultimate robot anime clash returns in Super Robot Wars Y. With over 20 featured series, this grid-based tactical combat RPG will be ready for action on August 28th. So please enjoy this special message from game producer Towa-san.
The new entry to the Super Robot Wars series, a grid-based tactical combat RPG where you assemble your dream team of robots and pilots. Rise, unite, and triumph. Super Robot Wars Y. Pre-order now.
皆さんこんにちは。私、スーパーロボット対戦 Y のプロデューサーを務めます。トマコータと申します。本日はスーパーロボット対戦シリーズの魅力についてご紹介してまいります。まず、スーパーロボット対戦ですが、日本の有名なアニメーションに登場したさまざまなロボットやキャラクターたちが作品の垣根を越えて一堂に集まり、共通の敵と戦う夢のゲームです。
This game is
ゲームジャンルは
completely
シミュレーション
out of my
RPG で
league.
して鍛え抜いたロボットで構成した自分だけの部隊を率いてさまざまなミッションを攻略していきます。バトルでは先ほどの PV で見ていただいた通り、
RPG,
さまざまなロボ
I'm guessing, is that what they
ット
said?
と戦闘アニメーションが楽しめます。加えて戦闘で得た報酬を使ってステージクリア後にロボットやパイロットを強化することができます。こうして自分の大好きなロボットに育成リソースをつぎ込み戦場で活躍させることがスーパーロボット対戦の醍醐味です。またスーパーロボット対戦のもう一つの魅力は本作独自の世界設定の中で複数の収録作品がクロスオーバーするオリジナルシナリオです。プレイヤーはアドベンチャーパートで戦闘に至るまでのストーリーを読み、その後シミュレーションパートに進むことでより没入感のあるシナリオ体験を得ることができます。そして本作より新たにアシストリンクという新要素を導入しております。機体に登場しないいわゆるパイロットでないキャラクターが後方から戦闘を支援するシステムがアシストリンクです。敵を撃墜することで取得できるアシストカウントを消費することでアシストクルーから戦闘を有利にするさまざまな効果を得ることができます。アシストクルーはステージへの参加や使用回数に応じてランクアップし強力になっていきます。この使えば使うほど成長するというのがポイントでして、従来のシリーズでは強化育成の要素がロボットやパイロットといった戦闘キャラクター中心でしたが、ヒロインやサブキャラといった直接戦闘に参加しないキャラにも愛を注ぐことができるようになりました。最後に改めて発売日と予約特典についてお伝えさせていただきます。スーパーロボット対戦 Y は8月28日に発売予定でして、プレイステーション、Steam のストアで予約を開始しております。発売日より前に予約をしていただくと3体のプレイヤブル機体や追加ミッションなどが手に入りますので、ぜひストアなどで詳細をご確認ください。そしてもう一つ情報がありまして、今作に登場するアニメ作品の魅力をお伝えするため、
I'm sorry, this game is just, I have no interest in this game at all, but if you're into these kind of things, I hope you're happy.
スーパーロボット対戦 Y の発売まで
completely
に時
checked
間
out
があ
right
り
now.
ますので、好きな作品を探してみるのも楽しいかもしれません。
Was it from a bunch of different
以上で
Mac
スーパーロボッ
animes
ト
in
対
one
戦 Y の
game?
魅力についてお伝えさせていただきました。
Comes the
私
train.
はスーパーロボット対戦は自分の好きなロボットアニメへの愛を深め、新しいロボットアニメと出会い、そしてロボットアニメというジャンルをもっともっと好きになっていく、 そんな特別な力を持つシリーズだと信じております。このスーパーロボット対戦の魅力をもっと多くの人に届けたい、そんな思いで私はゲームを作っております。これを機会にぜひスーパーロボット対戦 Y を手に取っていただきたいです。ご予約よろしくお願いいたします。
動きは捉えた。一気に畳みかける。
It's been a long time in this game.
私の邪魔はさせないよ。伸びてビームリボン。
逃がさない。おとなしく敗北を受け入れてくれ。
撃て。そうよ、やっちゃえ。インファンネル。なんとかビーム。
こいつでとどめだ。ランスロットのスピードならば当たれ。ナイトサーキュラーエイト。マクロスをただの戦艦だと思うなよ。甘いわ。ゴッドバー。
Okay. Yeah, it seems like a bunch of mech animes all in one game from different shows. Change the course or the hopeless future. Got Godzilla in the game too? Nice. That was a fucking scary looking Godzilla too. Damn.
A couple of weeks ago, we did a deep dive into the Blood of Dawnwalker, an upcoming
Bandai Namco is publishing this game?
dark fantasy AAA RPG.
Very,
In case you missed
very
it,
excited for this
we have
game.
the team from Rebel Wolves.
These are like a lot of these guys from Rebel Wolves, the studio, or from CD Projekt Red, who made The Witcher 3. A lot of them left and started their own studio. So if you're into The Witcher 3, this game will probably be up your alley. I didn't know Bandai Namco was publishing it.
Monsters have always been here, watching from the shadows. And when we were at our weakest,
yeah, you play like somewhere like ancient, not ancient, but like medieval Europe.
We feared for our lives,
and your village is being run by vampires.
The vampires didn't come to kill us.
They came to rule us.
They came to rule. To turn us into mindless, docile cattle. Not me, though. They tried to change me into one of them. But I became something else instead. Their worst nightmare.
The other thing with this game too, you could tell by how old and like powerful the vampire is by their teeth. So the bigger and more gnarlier their teeth are, the more stronger that vampire is.
Trapped between the two worlds. Fighting to even the score. Fighting to understand the evil behind it all. He is out there watching, seeping into you, growing.
Yeah, you're what's called a Dawnwalker. A vampire can walk in the, go out during the day and at night.
Hi all, my name is Dominika and I'm the community lead here at Rebel Wolves.
I'm Marcin Kruk, producer here at the studio. We'd like to tell you a bit about our upcoming game, The Blood of Dawnwalker. It's a dark fantasy single-player open-world
They just had a big
set in medieval
showing of the game like a few weeks ago.
A remote valley where all legends are becoming real and vampires are stepping out of the shadows.
You play as Colquhoun, human by day, vampire by night. As a Dawnwalker, he's caught between two worlds. His goal, to save his family from vampire lord Brancis.
The story really changes depending on how you play. We call it a narrative sandbox. You choose what to do, when to do it, and how to
So
approach
in the
the
village,
goal.
there's a big castle where the vampire lives, and if you want, right from the very start of the game, you could charge that castle and take him on. Kind of like you could in Breath of the Wild with
At
Ganon.
night, you become a vampire, faster, stronger, with more powerful abilities. But those abilities come at a cost. You must feed and sometimes you might lose control and hurt someone that matters to you. The Blood of Dawnwalker is made out of love for RPGs. It's built to fully immerse you, keep you engaged,
huge Witcher 3
and
vibes.
leave lasting memories. You can check out 20 minutes of our gameplay by scanning the QR code visible on the screen. And please don't forget to follow our channels. We're just
if you're a fan of like
with the Blood of Dawnwalker,
fantasy RPG open world games, this is right up your alley. It's Witcher 3 with more vampires.
Now in its 30th year and 8th mainline entry as a franchise, Tekken 8 has established its story as the longest continuous narrative in gaming. And today, we have Michael Murray here to give us a deeper look into the lore of Kakarot, the latest character addition to Tekken 8, coming to early access next week on July 7th.
Hello, this is Michael, producer of Tekken 8. Tekken 8 is the latest numbered entry in the legendary 3D fighting game series, delivering the most exhilarating and intense battles in the franchise's history. Today, I'd like to introduce the second additional character of Season 2, Kakarot. Kakarot is a national hero of Thailand and an undefeated Muay Thai champion who reigns supreme. He made his first appearance in Tekken 7, instantly standing out with his towering physique.
I remember playing this in the arcade back when I was younger at my local swim club.
These patterns are known as
Just plays like the cheetah guy or the panda. I think you'd actually play like as like a tree too, I think.
Miraculously survived a lightning strike as a child. Also known as the title Thunderstruck, he is known for his overwhelming power and high fight IQ in the ring. On his back, Kakarot bears a sakyant, a traditional Thai tattoo with spiritual meaning. This intricate design was personally drawn by a revered monk residing in Thailand. Each of the two sections, upper and lower, carries its own distinct significance. Traditionally, sakyant normally are kind of a ward that protects the fighter, but it also has various meanings, which could be strength, courage, health, or even success. So particularly the tiger itself is usually used to symbol courage or strength. We hope players will take note of this detailed element as it embodies the deep cultural roots of both Thailand and Muay Thai. Interestingly, the same monk actually performed a blessing ceremony to pray for the success of Tekken 8.
Oh wow.
For motion capture, the team worked with Nadaka Yoshinari, the first Japanese fighter ever to unify both prestigious Muay Thai titles, Rajadamnan and Lumpini. And we have him here today.
Tekken ファンの皆さん、こんにちは。スポーツジムの石原奈々です。よろしくお願いします。
By incorporating Nadaka's movements, the team was able to deliver animations that truly capture the authenticity and impact of Muay Thai.
That's actually really fucking cool. His character looks fucking awesome.
So Nadaka, after actually doing the motion capture and then seeing the actual character, what did you think?
そうですね。初めて自分モーションキャプチャーをやらせてもらったんですけど、ムエタイ特有の一発一発重みのある攻撃とキレのある攻撃っていうのが忠実に。
It's funny, this guy looks like a skinny little old dude, but you get a ring with him, he'll fucking kill you.
This character specializes in controlling the fight with his massive reach and powerful heavy-hitting Muay Thai techniques. He might not be the fastest, but his sheer power is a force to reckon with.
This game looks amazing graphically.
Who apply pressure with devastating single hits rather than relying on a flurry of smaller attacks, then this is the character for you.
Damn, I can't believe there's already 8 Tekkens. That's crazy.
This character is a result of a collaborative effort, with many individuals contributing to the carefully crafted motion and design. Experience the exhilarating one-hit knockout potential that Kakarot brings to the fight.
I think it was Tekken 3 I used to play when I was little at the swim club. They had arcade in the snack bar area. We used to spend more time playing it on the arcade than actually have to like swimming in the pool. Let me see.
For those who own the Season 2 pass.
That was probably like the early 2000s.
or July 10th.
What was it, Tekken 3? That came out in 97.
More details about Colquhoun will be revealed in a special live stream scheduled for the day before early access.
Could have been Tekken 4.
Experience the world of Dragon Ball Daima, a brand new Dragon Ball anime series through a 2-part playable experience in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. You can enjoy this downloadable content even if you haven't finished the main story. In this video, we'll introduce the features added to this new downloadable content. Goku finds himself transformed into a smaller form as a result of a nefarious scheme. To rescue the kidnapped Dende and reclaim his original form, Goku sets off on a thrilling adventure filled with action and danger, joined by Glorio, Supreme Kai, and Pansy.
Mystery. It's got me really pumped up.
Who does the voice of that kid Goku? They've been doing it since fucking like the late 80s.
Demon world, a realm of mysterious creatures and floating islands, revealing a world completely unlike Earth.
Same voice from Dragon Ball, and I think Dragon Ball GT as well.
The third demon world are choked with volcanic gases.
I know he was the same voice actor for Gohan during Dragon Ball Z when he was a kid.
But fret not. With Sky Seed, you can instantly travel to places you've already visited, making world exploration a breeze. Scattered across the field are treasure chests filled with helpful items to aid you in your adventure. You may also come across something called Demon World Rumors that can uncover the secrets and mysteries about the new world. There are plenty of rare items hidden on the floating islands, so be sure to explore thoroughly.
My brother's like a humongous Dragon Ball Z fan. He watches this series, Daima it's called.
You might get to see a side of Pansy that wasn't shown in the anime.
I always thought the entire anime they were kids, but I think at some point they become adults again.
Not only can you test your skills against the Kadan Castle's warriors and Glorio, like in the anime, but you will also face off against trolls, goblins, and other creatures that inhabit the third demon world.
Combat looks really cool.
Some enemies will use attacks that can cause status effects, like burns and poison, so get ready to strategize and take on more intense battles. Medibugs are the key to curing status effects, so keep an eye out and gather as many as you can to stay prepared. Your companions, Glorio, Supreme Kai, and Pansy, each bring unique abilities to support Goku. Work together and overcome enemies.
All right, here goes.
Keep up the pressure.
I'll follow your lead. Kamehameha!
That's like the same voice actor from Dragon Ball, except that dude's been
Fishing,
voicing this series for fucking
activities from the main
almost 40
story
years.
Are still here for you to enjoy. This
Goku loves to
downloadable
eat, man.
content is packed with tons of exciting content. So jump in and explore the third demon world
Looks like a
to
cool
your
game.
heart's content. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Daima. Adventure through the Demon Realm Part 1. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Daima Edition, which features the main game and the Daima Adventure Through the Demon Realms pack, will also be available for sale.
Nice.
Agents unravel a mystery through time and parallel worlds. Up next, we take a deeper look at Digimon Storytime Stranger to learn more about the features of this riveting
I was never into Digimon. I was always a Pokemon kid. And a tiny bit into Magic. My buddy John was a huge Magic Gathering guy.
デジモンストーリーシリーズの10年ぶりとなる新作です。ゲームの紹介に入る前に、まずはこれまで公開してきたゲーム映像を振り返ってみましょう。
The world where Digimon live? We're actually in the Digimon world!
いかがでしょうか。映像の中では様々なデジモンが登場していましたが、本作では実は450体以上のデジモンが実装されるんです。 本作は人間とデジモンの絆を描く壮大なストーリー、戦略的なターン制バトル、そして多種多様なデジモンの収集とカスタマイズを楽しめる育成 RPG です。ファンの方はもちろんですが、過去デジモンゲームを遊んだことがない方、またはデジモンそのものにあまり触れてこなかった方にもデジモンの世界に飛び込むきっかけとしてぜひ手に取っていただきたい作品です。本作の主人公は超常現象の調査・解決を専門とした秘密組織アダマスに所属するエージェントです。2人のエージェントのうちいずれかを選択します。物語の舞台は日本、東京。政府によって封鎖された新宿の一区画で未知の生物デジモンに遭遇するところから始まります。これこそがあなたの最初の仲間となるデジモンになります。その後調査を進めていく中で様々な出来事に遭遇し、最終的には謎の爆発に巻き込まれてしまいます。気がつくと世界は8年前に戻っていました。以降、来たる世界崩壊を食い止めるべく人間世界とデジモンが住むデジタルワールド2つの世界をまたいで冒険を繰り広げることになります。物語の核心は時空と世界を超える強い絆です。まさにデジモンにとって不平のテーマと言えます。特にキーとなるキャラクターミソの祈りとアイギオモン、この2人が紡ぐ絆の形にぜひご注目いただきたいです。また物語は今作オリジナルの内容となっていますので、シリーズ前作のファンの皆さんもこれから初めてデジモンゲームを遊ぶ方も全く新しい体験ができるのではと思っています。冒険の中では賑やかな新宿、秋葉原とデジタルワールドの様々なエリアを行き来します。前作デジモンストーリーシリーズではデジタルワールドへ行くことはほとんどなく、その手前の電脳世界と人間世界との行き来が主でしたが、今作ではこれまでにない繊細な表現で描かれたデジタルワールドを訪れ探索することが可能になっています。冒険の中心となる活気に満ちたセントラルタウンや巨大な木々が生い茂る
I know there's some
ギアフォレ
big
スト、
Digimon fans out there, but I
広大な
was
海が
just
広
never
がるア
one.
ビスエリアなど
Wasn't my
それ
thing.
ぞれ違った表情を持つエリアが登場します。
Didn't watch
エリアごと
Digimon,
に
I
そ
didn't
こ
watch
に住まうデジモンが
Yu-Gi-Oh!
違うの
I
も
was
魅力
straight
の一つです。
Pokemon kid.
個性豊かなキャラクターたちとの出会いが皆さんの冒険に彩りを与えてくれるはずです。
I'm actually shocked Nintendo never
も
tries
ち
to
ろ
do
ん
them. Or
RPG にはバトルが欠かせません。モン
the
スター
hell's
育
that
成
one
ゲー
I
ム
just
で
said?
おなじみの
Yu-Gi-Oh!
属性による攻撃ダメージの変化は本作では基本的に種族・属性の組み合わせで成り立ちます。種族はワクチン、ウイルス、データのほかフリー、バリアブル等も含めて計7種。属性は火、水、草木などの11種に分類されます。デジモンの技と種族の組み合わせによってダメージが入らなかったり、
I feel like that does look better graphically than any of the
さら
Pokemon
に本
games.
作ではよりデジモンの個性が際立つ因子を追加しており、相性次第ではさらに高いダメージを狙っていくことも可能となっています。デジモン固有のスペシャルスキルと複数の付け替えが可能なアタッチメントスキルの2種を駆使し、敵や状況を見極めながら仲間デジモンのパーティー編成をカスタマイズすることが大切です。また本作ならではの要素としてエージェントが持つデジバイスと仲間デジモンの力を合わせることで味方のサポートや敵への追撃ができるクロスアー
That
ツを
chick's
発動することが可能です。
flip phone just turned into a
デジモン
gun
たちと
and
共に
shoot
敵
an
に立ち向か
animal?
う一体感を
Or a
ぜひその手で
Digimon?
体験いただきたいです。デジモンの
Oh
最大の
shit.
魅力の一つは進化ルートが一本線ではないことです。一体のデジモンから様々な形態に進化できるだけでなく、他の進化経路の解放や成長限界に達した際にあえて退化する選択も可能です。進化・退化を駆することで一部のパラメーターやプレイヤーとの友情値を引き継いだり、レベル上限を示す才能値を引き上げることができるため、進化・退化を繰り返しながらお気に入りのデジモンを集中して育成することも戦略の一つです。またプレイヤーであるエージェント自身の成長も仲間デジモンの強さに影響します。デジモンの育成やパラメーターに関わる様々なスキルを解放できるため、積極的にミッションをこなして
Like I said, this is
エージェン
just
トとしてレベルアップしていきましょう。
I'm so
新たなデ
checked
ジモン
out
は
of
バ
this
トルで敵デ
right
ジモンを
now.
倒してスキャン
This
率を
just
上げ
not the
コン
event,
バー
just
トを
this
すること
showing
で
because
獲
I'm
得
just
可
not
能
a
です。
Digimon guy.
バトルをすればするほど
I'm
仲
sure
間
somebody out
デ
there
ジ
is
モンが増え
fucking
ていき、
thrilled right
育成
now
の
and I'm
幅も
happy for
広がっ
them.
ていきます。育成可能なデジモンは450体以上います。お気に入りのデジモンを集中して育成する
There's
もよし、
450
多く
fucking
のデジモン
Digimon
を収
now.
集し幅
Holy
広い育成を
shit.
行うもよし、あなただけの遊び方を見つけてぜひデジモンたちとの冒険を楽しんでください。次はデジモンたちが住む世界についてお話ししていきます。これは主人公一行が初めて訪れるデジタルワールドイリアスの街セントラルタウンです。街中はデジモンで溢れており、冒険に必要なアイテムを入手できるショップやデジモンたちが集うちょっとおしゃれなバーもあります。主人公はここでこの街を治めるメルクリモンというデジモンから電波塔の異常を調査する依頼を
Graphically,
受
it
ける
looks
こと
really
になり
cool.
ます。
It's got a nice art style.
セン
Like
ト
I
ラ
said,
ルタウ
better
ン
than
は冒険
anything
の中心
Pokemon's
地
put
と
out
し
in a
て
long
何度
time.
も訪れることになるため、 立体感ある構造や密度感、 BGM など活気に満ち満ちた雰囲気から次の冒険も頑張ろうと思えるような、そんな空間づくりを意識しています。イリアスには他にも様々なエリアがあり、それぞれが世界観的にもゲーム性的にも意味のある設計がなされています。次はメニュー画面を見ていきましょう。メニューではデジモンの進化・退化、カスタマイズ、パーティーの編成等が可能です。進化・退化にはそれぞれ条件があり、例えば進化であれば一定のパラメータ値を満たすことが基本です。中には特殊な条件もあり、特定のアイテムが必要であったり、特定の性格になっていないと進化ができないとのパターンも存在します。デジモンのカスタマイズではそれぞれの個性に応じたアタッチメントスキルや装備品の装着を行います。強みをさらに伸ばすのか、苦手を補強するのか、ガンガン攻めるのか、サポート的な立ち回りをさせるのかなど、戦力は無数に存在します。他にどのようなデジモンが仲間になっているか次第でもカスタマイズの方向性は変わってくるでしょう。パーティーは6体のデジモンによって構成され、その中から3体をバトルへ出すことになります。さらに物語の中心となるアイギョモンはプラスもう1体として戦闘に参加しますので、彼を戦闘でどう生かすかもパーティー編成を考える上での重要な指標になることでしょう。マップ上には様々な敵デジモンがおり、シンボルエンカウントでバトルが始まります。バトルでは種族と属性の相性が非常に重要です。敵デジモンとの相性が悪ければ控えの3体と交代することをお勧めします。交代は自分のターンであれば行動数の消費なしで何度も行うことが可能ですので、慎重にバトルを進めていきましょう。戦闘に勝利すると敵デジモンのスキャン率が上昇、 100% 以上になることでコンバートし、新たな仲間デジモンを生み出すことが可能です。最後にボスバトルを見てみましょう。各ボスには通常戦闘にはない何らかのギミックがあります。例えばこのパロットモ戦では定期的に落ちてくる壁に当たるとダメージを受け、パロットモへ落ちる敵を回復してしまいます。基本的にはこの逆境に真っ向から立ち向かわなくてはならないのですが、ちょっとした隠し要素として特定のデジモンをパーティーに入れておくことで相手の回復を防ぐことが可能にもなっています。クロスアーツはボスバトルにおいて必要不可欠な大技となります。敵デジモンの弱点を突くことでクロスアーツゲージを早く貯めることができるため、この点においてもやはり敵との相性コントロールは重要になってきます。
So weird seeing that flip phone turn into a gun and just shoot them.
絆を総動員し、迫り来る強敵を打ち倒してください。ゲーム内容について少しでも楽しんでいただけましたでしょうか。時空と世界をまたぐストーリー、戦略的なターン制バトル、そして多種多様なデジモンの収集と育成を楽しめるデジモンストーリータイムストレンジャーは、従来のデジモンファンの方々にもこれから初めてデジモンを体験する方々にもぜひ手に取っていただきたい王道の RPG 作品となっています。本日披露したゲームパートは今後のイベントでも使用できるようになりますので、ぜひご期待ください。本作はプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、チームにて予約受付中です。皆さんがどんなデジモンと絆を紡いで冒険していくのか、この目で見れる日を心から楽しみにしています。ちなみに私はパタモンを選んで、いずれはゴッドドラモンへ進化させることが確定しています。本日はどうもありがとうございました。
Cool. I think that might be the game to end it.
Thank you so much, Hara-san, for that in-depth look. Digimon Story Time Stranger will be launching on October 3rd, 2025. Look out for a playable demo at upcoming events. And that is all for today's presentation.
I figured that was the last game.
Thank you, Connor, for joining me today, and thank you to all our viewers for joining us.
About an hour long, not bad.
Of course, great work to you as well, Sydney, and to our viewers. And remember, if you're a fan of any of the games that you saw today, be sure to follow any of the Bandai Namco Entertainment social media accounts in your local language to stay up to date on the latest announcements and releases.
We'd love to know what you thought of today's presentation and have provided a survey link if you'd like to help us make our next showcase even better.
Okay, gamers. Well, thanks again for coming by, and we'll see you all next time.
There you go. A Bandai Namco Summer Showcase.